let's call this meeting to order. Lead us in pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, indivisible.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Morris.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Green.
Here.
Alderman Rapertis.
Here.
Alderman Hoffman.
Here.
Alderman Jones.
Here.
Alderman Madray. Here. City Administrator is here. There is no City Secretary present.
Any public comments?
Yes, sir, we do. We have Sandy Denbee that is signed up.
Good evening, Mayor Morris and Council. I just want to first of all let y'all know that I'm so proud of myself. What?
State your
Oh, Sandy Denbee. What do you think?
address.
Ah,
And
okay.
your
Good
address.
evening, Mayor Morris and Council.
Your address.
16618 Captain Kidd Road. Okay. Good evening, Mayor Morris and Council again. I just want to let y'all know, first of all, that I am so proud of myself because I did make history by being the very first write-in candidate for the city of Jamaica Beach, and I got up for the Galveston County also. So I'm proud of that. Anyway, I also wanted to let y'all know that I'm going to stay involved with the city, and that if y'all need anything, please let me know. And I am here to help in any way, and I have the time, and I just want to be a positive contributor to our city. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandy. Okay, let's go through consent agenda. The next, following items are considered routine by the city council and will be enacted by one motion unless there's a council member request. Request? Okay. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes.
Second that.
Any discussion? Any objection, any opposed? Good to go. Well, we proceed to the regular agenda. Discussion and possible action to approve the advertisement for bids by John D. Mercer and Associates for the rehabilitation of Blackbeard Lift Station. The pre-bid conference to be held on May 26, 2021, and bidding to open June 2nd, 2021, attachment C. Do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? Any objection? Anyone opposed? All passed. Motion carries. Next item is discussion and possible action to approve the appointment of Joe Kapelewski, who serves as alternate commissioner to a two-year term as a commissioner with the Planning and Zoning Committee beginning May 15th, 2021 and expiring May 14th, 2023. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion that we elect to appoint Mr. Kapelewski to the Planning and Zoning Committee.
Have a second?
I'll second that.
Any discussion?
No, we were happy with his interview the last time when he interviewed, so I think he's a good choice. And do we need to get an alternate? To replace him?
That we will discuss that in the first Planning and Zoning Commission meeting to see if they feel they need an alternate, then we'll approach council to see if that's the case.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Number 3, discussion and possible action to approve an interlocal agreement concerning the restructuring of Galveston County Health District and United Board of Health. Do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion for you.
Have a second?
I'm gonna second that motion just for open up to discussion.
Okay, discussions.
I haven't got to complete reading through it yet. The hesitation, has anybody gotten all the way through the packet yet?
Brad, you want to explain the?
Yes, if you would, Mr. Mayor. What the situation is, the Galveston County Health District had 13 commissioners, and they're trying to restructure into the United Health Board, which will narrow down the commissioners to approximately 5. Though these commissioners are unpaid, they're serving on the board, and their restructuring efforts is to operate with more transparency and to be able to identify more needs of the actual citizens in the county. Obviously, our citizens are also citizens in the county, and they are looking to actually add funding for items that they hadn't added before. A lot of this is from the COVID fallout. This is just an interlocal agreement. If it's not signed by all communities, then they can't award the benefits of the health district to the citizens themselves.
And what is your, feel of it, you would be approving?
There is absolutely no reason to oppose their restructuring, and obviously, they think it makes sense, and they're the ones that's been doing the business, and there's absolutely nothing but a benefit to us, but to enter into the interlocal agreement with the other communities that are entering as well.
And it isn't gonna cost us anything.
Oh, no, sir, doesn't cost us anything.
It's more or less just a house.
It's really kind of a housekeeping thing because of restructuring. We have to sign an interlocal agreement or refuse to.
Looks like it hasn't been done for 19 years, so it's probably time.
Yes.
I'm gonna leave a motion as stated. I was just hesitant because I hadn't read the whole thing yet, but I'm comfortable.
Any other objections or opposed? Motion carries. And we have a city administrator's report.
In view of the executive session, obviously to look at candidates for city secretary's position, I'll be really brief on the report. Just want to kind of bring you up to date on a few things. We had a conference call today with the Galveston County Health District, ironically, and it was discussing the next rollout of COVID vaccines. They are rolling all the COVID vaccines to the major high schools now, and even the folks from 12 and up are eligible to get these vaccines. We were gonna get some correspondence this evening, right before the meeting. They still hadn't sent it, but I'll forward it to you as far as vaccine centers, and they're just expanding everything out. We have a huge penetration in Galveston County as far as vaccines that have been given. And so that's really looking good as far as the penetration of everyone for the populace of Galveston County. We're getting really up there on numbers, and then with the children's or the young people's vaccines, that's going to be very good as well. So that's it.
Thank you, sir. Next, mayor's report. I know I can kind of be long-winded. I'll try to keep it short, sort of.
How many pages?
Yeah, popcorn. No, one thing I'd like to address, this storm just gives me an idea or a thought, is, which I guess we can't discuss, but tornado sirens, see, it's something, we'd be interested in that, especially from Oklahoma. But, I'd like to address the city council, staff, and citizens of Jamaica Beach in my first inaugural city meeting and give the state of the city as I see it. I want to first thank Brad, Nola, Georgia for stepping up through these transitions in the last few months. If you could please understand the severity and urgency those three have had to work through, and there has been several, including now new council members and a new mayor, which I could be a handful, I'm sure. Here in Jamaica Beach, we cannot let the values of the past distract us from the realities of the present. I am just starting here in Jamaica Beach, and I am going to address some new visions and ideas that I'd like to start with, that none of us know it all, though together we will know most. You don't raise your game by just talking or pointing fingers. You raise your game through action. We will have an ever-growing agenda for the city. Consider this not only as a living list of our to-dos, but a pledge. A pledge that we are a can-do community. We will face all of our needs and our desires and our challenges together as one. Yes, at times we may not agree on certain timelines or exactly how to get there, though rest assured we will get there. It is not only my job to govern, but it's my job to ensure proper governance. As a republic, we are your trusted elected officials. You have elected to make decisions in your best interest, in the best interest of Jamaica Beach as a whole. I also ask for you to remember that we are a small community with a small staff and unpaid representation. We all, as one, set the mood for our community. A positive suggestion, a good old attaboy, or being involved in our community is much more healthy than staying behind your keyboard, hurling out insults or incorrect answers and passing out assumptions as fact. There has never been intent by any elected city official to deceive, that I know of. Only a group of good people who decided to get involved and make hard decisions as needed. Not always right, though it was right at the time with the information they had. I'd also like to lay out expectations and accountability from not only the council, but staff and myself. I am asking City Council to be more involved and more communicative to all. We will have a lot more communication with the new website, where each elected official will have a platform to let you know what they're working on and what they're doing for you now. The city admin, city staff, and myself will also have our areas to post things that is going on. Each council member should be an open ear, to be an alderman 24/7, 365, and not just at our convenience. I am including a list of liaison and coordinator responsibilities of the past. Notice there are now additional responsibilities for each, which I also would like to discuss more about that. These responsibilities will be expected to be updated and given regularly at the meetings and on the city website. I will ask for each liaison and coordinator to visit within the community to form a team of volunteers who have some expertise, knowledge, and or desire to participate, and help them manage those responsibilities to the best of their abilities for the sake of Jamaica Beach. Please accept this invitation from your alderman and myself as a call of duty to make Jamaica Beach the best it can be. Lastly, I'd like the same pledge in return from our citizens, to have volunteerism and follow a chain of command and form some order of suggestions, issues, and projects that the city needs or should be doing. Please understand, we are all wanting things done now, though we must have some order of priority that will be determined by many factors, some known and many that are not known. Your order may not be the same as someone else's, though know we are working on it. We will be planning our work and working our plan. At times, we may have to reset or rework a project or its order of priority. There are many influencing factors that determine any plan or project, including tax money available, county funding, state funding, partnerships with any of those, guidelines from any of those, contracts and contracting. As I have learned, this is not a private enterprise where private funding and decision-making determines the scope of work or its timelines. I also look for us to become a friendlier community, a community with better volunteerism and involvement. Understand, when one chooses to be involved, there will always be a sense of friendliness, good deed, community, and hope. The beautification of our community is imperative, including our 2 entries, the Marina, Buccaneer, Bob Smith, our city park, and the bird sanctuary. I'd even like to see local artists paint city boxes and other eyesores around the community. JB shouldn't be just a beach community, but a community of Jamaica Beach and its residents. Be friendly, where we take the time to wave at one another. Not just the ones you know, but everyone. Where the citizens are active and the sense of community, and have a sense of community, and are proud of Jamaica Beach. I will operate the city just like a business and make it as successful as possible, even making the hard decisions and always including input from department heads, citizens, and city council. If we all go forward together with an unwavering faith, a high courage, a quiet heart, we shall be able to make the city even greater, which we all love so dearly, and even a grander city, more communicative, more beautiful, more happy, and more powerful influence for the good here on the West End. Thank you Jamaica Beach, and God bless. And I'm done. Alderman's report. Marcy, you go first.
Sure. So on the tail of that, one of the things I've been working on, I just got stalled contacting the Galveston Bay Foundation, was painting, Brad and I had talked about this, painting of the ugly blue trash barrels, and not having someone come and paint it, but having that be a community event. I just had reached out to the Bay Foundation. What's the Bay Foundation? Because they just did it, and I wanted to see which paint they were using and make sure that it was going to be durable. So that I wanted to get done before the summer, but summer is on our heels, so we're running out of time. But maybe it'll be a good summer project. We're just trying to iron out the details and some prizes and things like that. So that was something we talked about. And then Georgia gave me another update on the pool today. The reason the stuff is not posted yet is because she's waiting on a flyer back from the water aerobics instructor and swim instructors. But there will be daily passes at the pool and season passes at the pool. Water aerobics will be on Saturday and Sunday and Wednesday, and then swim lessons are going to be offered daily. So hopefully we will get more citizens to utilize our pool that we paid so much money for. That's all I have.
Sorry, no report.
Mr. Gill?
No report at this time.
All good. And, police report, no policemen.
Mayor, I do have a coordinating report with John Oakman. He just wanted to say that there were 3 new investigations opened this week. There were 122 citations that were written for last month. There were 2 arrests, and that's all he had for tonight's meeting. John is on vacation right now and couldn't get the meeting to the report himself.
Okay.
That was during the month of April.
Yes, sir.
No fire report. Well, I think now we are going to go into executive session. It is I need to read this out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It is anticipated that all or a portion of the discussion of the following items, if any, will be conducted in closed executive session under authority of the Texas Open Meetings Act. However, no action will be taken on these items until the city council reconvenes in open session. This is for the purpose of deliberating the appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, discipline, or dismissal of public officer. And we will reconvene after we are done.